What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Guilty Park channel on YouTube and Twitch. What we're doing, the live thing. We're playing some Shipbreaker. Let's get started. No more faffing about. More Shipbreaker. For anybody who's watching this crap on YouTube, if you've seen my other videos, it's been a while. They reset the game. They had an update since the last time I recorded this, and I've been playing it all the way back up to rank 9. So. We're starting to get into the new storyline stuff. That's how we started that shit, man. Got that crap going right out the gate. So, here we go. We're just gonna break some ships. That's all we're doing. Of course, like always, I'm sure this is gonna be laggy as crap right out the gate, because it always is, right when I first start playing the game. They have fixed some bugs with this game. It does load faster. And I haven't really had that problem of it, what's the word? Like, crashing out, essentially, between shifts.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Okay, thanks, Pappy. No messages in there. And since the last time, you can see, they have an interior part of the hab now. You got a bed. I got some posters and stuff over there I've collected. What the hell? That's not one of the posters I had. Man, look at this crap over here. I don't like that one. Boo. I wanted the other ship. What the hell is that? Dr. Doors Singh? Oh, inventor of the railgate. Okay. There was that one I think I wanted. Oh, which other one was there? I wanted this one. There we go. Perfect. Got my little bunny up there. Yeah, so turn around, come over here. You got this window. Awesome, right? Cool. Let's check my employee terminal. They also have this ship doctor thing, which is annoying.
Hi, it looks like you're trying to operate on your ship. Would you like help with that?
So essentially what this is that Reaver gave me this ship. Is it Reaver? Weaver? Weaver is his name, not Reaver. That's from Fable. So he gave me that ship to either, I guess, repair. I thought I was going to have the option of breaking it down, but I guess not. So we're going to start with a new ship. We'll see what we have. Bay empty. I've been trying to work on one of these last few days. This thing is a nightmare. A freaking nightmare. I think it's still kind of glitched out. You can see it says that we got a class 1 reactor, power cell, and 4 quasar thrusters. Those quasar thrusters are a nightmare. Simply for the fact that you have to tear off the thruster on the back to get all the way, and you have to tear the thruster off, then break these fuel pipes to get to the shutoff valve, and it's a very short amount of time to do it, and it always seems to go wrong because something glitches or something, and it's a nightmare. So I don't want to deal with it. Holy moly, this thing's worth 7.4 mil. I think we're going to go with that. I love tearing apart the Javelins. They're worth a lot of money. They're enormous, and they're just fun. I like them. So let's see, we got 3 power cells, a class 2 thruster, and 1 class 1 reactor. Let's go with that thing. Let's start with that. Bam, new Javelin. Let's get it going. New Javelin. So one thing I just got to remember to do is I have to go through and be sure that the entire ship is essentially unpressurized. I have to gotta depressurize the ship before I start cutting into anything, because I've had a few times where I forget to do that, and then we have boom boom times, which is no goo. That is bad. Yeah, that's no good. So I don't want to be doing that again. All right, let's get the lagginess going here. We got some ion rings on this thing, or ion. It is an ion ring, the big circular thing up front here. Alright, everything's got a turner on. Yeah, we're gonna have some frames drop. Yeah. That's normal. That's normal. So we're gonna bypass the front here and get straight to alright, gotta use that. Get straight to depressurizing this bad boy. Here we go.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
We gotta go inside, depressurize everything. Ugh. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get after it. See, there's some pressure coming out there, a lot of stuff moving around. And you can also pick up parts now to help repair that ship, like this rod. I don't know what that is. I guess it's a computer chip or a circuit board anyway. You can also tear parts off of other computers and stuff, which I did last time, but that was a bad idea. Just based on the fact that it really took a chunk out of how much money I was making. It was, I think I took apart one computer, and it was probably 100,000 credits for one computer. Is brutal. Ooh, this is, oh, okay, never mind. I was like, this is new, but it's not. Okay, so that's depressurized there. Got the burpees going already. Not the jump up and down burpees. Alright, so this. Whoop. You got some fuel tanks on the outside there. Let's go make sure this back part's already depressurized. It looks like it is as of now. This is going to probably do another pressure blow. No? Alright, everything's depressurized, it looks like to me. So let's start by taking this out since I'm in here. Then we'll get to doing the choppy. I'll start up front and then go from there, as I normally do. Alright. The first cut's going to be a nightmare as far as frame rate goes, because it always is. At least for me. Start with the stinger. Let's cut this bad boy off. Let's do it. There's the lag. Hey, come on. Get through it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Where's the other cut points on here? Is that one? That's not a cut point. Oh, they're up there. Let's back up here. Cut through that. Get the next one. I feel like I've gotten fairly good at doing these javelins. I understand how they want to be torn apart. I know where a lot of the cut points are. So I'm pretty happy with the way I get through these. You know, I did not make sure my equipment was all repaired and good to go before I started the shift, but that's okay. I don't think it was too damaged from the last time I played it. So on this one, I have already died twice on this career mode. One of them, I got sucked into the processor because a piece of that last ship that I told you I was having problems with, I did that ship I think 2 or 3 times, and one time one of the giant pieces got stuck in the processor. It just got wedged and I couldn't break it loose, and it was worth a lot of money. So I was trying to unwedge it. I used so many tethers and everything, and just nothing worked. And then the other time, same ship, there was an explosion which took a lot of my health down, and then I was trying to get the reactor out, and for some reason it started going into meltdown mode, which it always does, and I know how to handle that, but it somehow just decided to have an electrical short and then hit me and I died. And I just said, alright, you know what, after that I was just done with that ship. I'm gonna wait until I either get upgrades or until, you know, it felt buggy. It could be me, it could be my computer, it could be anything, but to me it felt buggy. I just don't know. Maybe it's just my low quality tools. I have no idea. Because that's supposed to be, I guess, the highest level, I guess, highest difficulty one I have available to me at the moment. So maybe I'm just not far enough along. Is that thing still attached? I feel like it's still attached. It is still attached. It's still attached. Cutter, please. I keep hitting cutter. Start with the ring, and then I'll go over to the control, or the cockpit, I guess. And then from there, we will tear off the front of this ship and then work our way down towards the back. This should probably take between 4 to 5 shifts to get dismantled. Alright. I thought I didn't cut that for some reason. It looked like it was still held together. So yeah, about 4 to 5 shifts to get this thing completely finished. Ooh, I am flying. What is going on here? Go down. Thruster damage. Cool. It's a good way to start a shift. With some thruster damage. Get in there. There it goes. That should be on its way. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Heading over. I gotta go back inside. Because I gotta be able to pop this thing loose. And this one comes loose from the inside. Well, part of it is. Come on. I think... Was there another spot on the outside that breaks this thing loose? I think there is. Ooh, there's some parts. I'll take that. This is where you get this thing off. I can't remember if it's just these inner ones or if there's 2 outside too. No, that breaks it off. Alright, cool. Get that poster. You can collect posters. That's how I get the ones up on my wall inside the hab.
Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to linked equipment.
Let's see. But there's also an achievement, I guess, for salvaging a bunch of them. So there's just no point in collecting multiple... At least from what I can tell, there's no point in collecting duplicates of the same thing on the posters. See right there, see that purple hand that came up? It says wall terminal. That essentially is saying that, hey, you know, you can pull parts off of it to fix up that ship that Weaver gave me. Come on. I feel like my oxygen went pretty quick. Yeah, maybe not. I had to upgrade my helmet already to make my oxygen last longer because it was just burning through it so quick. It was annoyingly fast how fast it was just going through that stuff. Stop. I was hoping to pull that off and just fly by and throw it in the furnace. But that is not the case. So, I tried using the push thing. Or the grapple. Not the push, but the grapple itself. Oop! I am not... See, and then it gives you that crush warning a lot, which is freaking annoying because I keep thinking that something's about to blow up or something, but it's not. It's just being stupid. Oh, what is that? New data drive. I'll collect that. See it right there. It says hold X to extract computer components. Not worth the loss of money right now. Because I don't mind just taking my time to upgrade that ship that Weaver gave me. Because I don't know what that's going to do. I mean, what's the point? Am I going to get money for renting it out or some crap after it gets functional again? I have no idea. I just like that they added all that new stuff to the game. So that's pretty neato. Get in there. I know this seems just ridiculous, but I don't want to lose anything. Do I get anything for those? I don't think so. Let's grab these bits.
Nice find, Rook. Can't wait to see you get that old beauty up and running.
See what I mean? She's like, ooh. Fix the ship. Oh, that's all I hear. I don't know if it's exactly what she said, but yeah. Something about blah 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 blah. Words, 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 words.
Alright, you got 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter, before they turn
No.
the lights out on you.
See?
We wrap.
No, stop grabbing it. Oh my god, this is the one bad thing I'm not liking about this ability to pull parts off. If you're too close to it, then it just... You'll grab it instead of launching it where you need it to go. And that's frustrating shit. So you have to keep it super far away from you, then hit it. You can't pull it in super close. Luckily the lights aren't like that, because that bugs the crap out of me, especially those tap lights. Those round ones, I don't like those. I just call them tap lights because they remind me of the tap lights you used to get off of like that, as seen on TV stuff.
Salvage deposit accepted.
That's what it looks like to me. Huzzah. Alright, we got this part. See, luckily, it doesn't happen to those either. It's only the computer components. So far, that I've seen.
Credits deposited.
Alright, let's cut the rest of this thing off. Should just be these two. And this whole thing should be able to go right in the old processor. Come on. You can do it. There we go. So long there, bud. Big old piece sent.
Valuable
Yeah, it's in there now. That makes me happy. Cutter. Let's go straight through and straight in. Start hacking this big old chunk apart. Start at the front and get these, as I call them, dorsal fins off. There's two of them on here, one on each side. Or one on top, one on the bottom. Like a three-way. One on top, one on bottom. Oh, and I'm right in the middle. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. There goes that. Since I'm in here, while that thing kind of floats off, take these bits off too. Break that off. Yep. Whoopsie doodies. There we go. Get that lower dorsal fin off. If it's on the bottom, it's not really a dorsal fin anymore, is it? But whatever. Don't judge me on my lack of knowledge of words. I am doing der bursted return. Alright. Dorsal fin, come on. Up and out. Up and out. Last time I did a Javelin, was it yesterday? I was able to get these things out really quick. I was so proud of myself. Ooh, that one came out fast. Sometimes they get wedged in there and it's really frustrating. And you're just sitting there like, yeah, come on! Dirty bastard! I mean, you'll get it eventually, but it's a pain in the ass. Ooh, look at that, boy. That came out pretty good, too, I think. Yeah, that one came out pretty quick, too. Dang, man.
Alright, Cutter. Wrap it up.
Shut up.
Got about a minute left.
Why? For a company that is very against helping its employees stay safe and healthy, it is very strict on how long you're able to work. You know, don't you think they would want you in here all the time doing this stuff? But I guess not. I'm gonna keep this bit here for now because I think I can pull off the outer steel ring that's around it and just kind of suck the whole thing in one go. I used a tether on that outer ring that's surrounding this thing, that steel or whatever it is. And if I use a tether on that to pull it in, sometimes if I'm lucky, the inner bit will get hooked on it and it'll get sucked in one go. Not when it's floating away like that. That's not helpful. Start cutting this one out. I'll get that up. Hey, got 2 of them. Let's see, how'd we do? 1.1 million. Good. It's over a million. I'm happy. 0.0% destroyed. We are on a good roll. Good roll.
Certification level awarded. License upgraded.
Hey, level 10. Which means Weaver's probably gonna maybe say some crap about something that I don't want to hear about, so we'll see. We shall see. Oh yeah. Monday beer.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
Thank you. Ooh. See, you're now authorized to work on salvage with the following hazards. Class 2 reactors, a far more powerful reactant source with greater potential for damage and a more complex extraction process. Okay. Environmental Control Unit, ECUs, controls the atmosphere and pressure levels inside a ship as well as provides coolant to the reactor. Coolant leaks cause all surrounding objects to become highly brittle and easily destroyed. Refer to handbook. Okay, now, see, I don't think we ever got to this stuff last time we played this. Ooh, and a new class of ship. It's another Javelin. Javelin heavy cargo. Small. While sturdy enough for gate travel, this model is primarily used to ferry cargo between stations. Uses industrial-grade cargo containers, which cannot be penetrated by scanners, are cut-resistant, and are extremely heavy. Improved grapple strength is recommended to salvage them. Quote, a very well-performing model with a robust second-hand market. Seems to be popular for certain illicit activities, for which I remind everyone we cannot be held accountable. Signed, Oberon Ozodi, CEO, Helix Heavy Industries. Cool. Yeah, new sticker. Read more in your sticker app. Reach certification rank 10. Sweet. Let's go slap that on my equipment.
Good news, Cutter. You've earned clearance to the next hazard level. This means you'll be getting Class 2 reactors now. Gnarly things. We'll start training when you're ready, and I'll walk you through them.
Oh, they're not so bad. You've seen one reactor, you've seen them all, I think.
This ain't really that simple.
Yeah, I got a tip for you there, newbie. Don't blow it up.
Cutter, like I said, let me know when you're ready to start training.
Don't take too long.
Alright, Hal, you fat, beer-gutting looking son of a bitch. How's anybody with that ridiculous... I don't know how to put it. Your lack of speech is just... It concerns me knowing that you are part of a big corporation. And they put you in charge of stuff. Boop. Yay! Another sticker on my thing. It still says I have another sticker in there. But where? Where? I don't know why it keeps telling me that. And I don't care to look. Ooh, the thrusters really are damaged. Yeah, what the hell is that? Is that a new upgrade? Get back in there. Material improvements to the combustion chamber have led to a slight reduction in the rate the thruster degrades. Thrusters degrade, resulting in longer use at max output. Durability drain rate, minus 10%. Durability drain rate equals negative 10%. Okay. Equals negative. Oh, okay, it's a total as it goes. How much does that cost? 300. I'll do that. Upgrade. I'm really wanting to hold on to those links tokens because once you get to level 27, it looks like there's a lot of items that you can purchase straight out, it looks like, so you don't have to rent them anymore. And that's a big chunk of money you get to save there to finally get my ass out of debt. Anything new on the helmet? Install an atmosphere pump filter subsystem. This allows for the gradual replenishment of breathable oxygen. Yeah, I already looked at that. That's not worth it because I'm not really in enough pressurized environments yet. I thought I already had that one equipped, do I not? Yeah. That's a shock absorbing stuff. I haven't really had any crush issues yet or being hit in the face. It happened once, but not really worth it. I'm going to keep going with my crap ass tools for now. See, training, but I'm not going to do that. We'll do that next time. Or I might do it and not record it. We'll see how fast we get through this. Oop, I'm getting low on fuel. Oop, that is not my grappler. Eh. As soon as I said I don't need any shock absorption stuff, I'm going to end up smashing my face against something. Alright, let's get back in the zone. See if I can speed through this bad boy. Alright, that breaks that off. Let's go back outside, grapple, see if we can hopefully pull this ring off now. I believe it looks like it's pretty off of there. So let's see if we can just hee-haw this whole thing in there and take those other two bits with it. Go, baby, go. Get in there. Get all those bits in there. Might take a couple of tethers. Go, baby, go. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Kind of take all those bits in all at once. Looks like that back one might not stay on there, though. I'll just give it a boost. I just figured this would save me time doing it this way, but maybe not. Yeah. And it's taking that first one in.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
They weren't supposed to be connected to each other like that, but let's see what happens. I'll just let it run for now. Uh-oh. There has been a few issues with clipping. I've been dealing with these lights where they kind of clip through the ship. So that's been kind of annoying. Did that whole thing get in there? So something made it in there. Come on, grab the light. Grab the light. Grab the light. Grab the light. Yep, still sitting there. Alright. There's a couple of parts I can grab. Alright. Some pieces. Any other ones floating around I'm not seeing? At least not yet. Let's see. Is that anything? No. Nah. To that. Oh shit, where's the other one at? Oh, this is one of those weird clamshell ones. It's like a McDLT. Very clamshelly. Start tearing this all off of me. Oh man, might be a lot faster if I could aim. There we go. For anybody that's going to be new to playing this game, I recommend these power cells or whatever they're in those purple boxes right there. Wait until you get everything depressurized before you start trying to pull that thing off. Because essentially if you pull those off, it completely gets rid of all the electrical energy to the ship in that area. So essentially all the power to the panels is gone and you can't depressurize anything. It sucks. It's a bit of a shitty situation. Alright, there's a panel under there hanging out. What's up, dude? Poof. Alright, cutter. Gonna cut it more. Gonna cut this crap off. It's not a door or something like that. Randy Newman. Something like that. Whoop. Come on, get out of here. It's on my butt. Hey, that big piece finally made it in. See, just had to hit it enough with other shit, and if it finally went. Let's keep everything away from those fuel tanks. Those bad boys are just waiting to get frisky and blow up on you. Go on. Go on. Scooch, scooch. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. I had an itch on my back. Got the old back itch. Son of an itch! Oh, yes. Yep. Alright, let's go around the side. This thing's not fully disconnected. These lights right here, once they turn off, you know it's fully disconnected from the rest of the ship. If they're on the outer panel like that. I should probably clarify that. Man, this one over here, this processing port is getting a lot of attention. I'm sending a lot of thingies in there. I sure am. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Aluminum. There's an aluminum piece on there got destroyed. Oh yeah, some of these have parts that are supposed to go into the furnace, but I don't know how to peel them off. I don't know if this one has it. So this whole thing says processor, but there might be one small piece of aluminum that's on there that's supposed to go into the furnace. I think it's that piece, that little square.
Fuel levels are critical.
No?
Return to the master
Yeah,
jet.
one of those is like that. Yeah, I'm getting out of the way. Shut up. I know my spatial awareness for the most part. I say that now. As soon as I say that, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I'm gonna get too cocky. Too much cock, you see. Alright, that bad boy's going directly into the furnace before it goes floating off. I don't know if I'm getting any money for that. I doubt it. Let's pull that off. Another pro top tip from me. Actually, keep that on there. Keep these door panels on this. Actually, no, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. It's when they're on that. When it's on the airlock, just keep all the hatches and everything attached to it instead of wasting time pulling them off, because you know the whole thing's going to go on the barge anyway, so why separate it? It's kind of like when there's a big piece of the ship that needs to go into the furnace and there's a bunch of crap inside that needs to go into the furnace also. Just keep it in there. It'll just all get sucked in when you move it. So why waste time pulling things out? Duh. Nah, I mean, dude. Coming to a stop. Oop, I want to melt the airlock. I gotta be careful. I gotta make sure my laser doesn't fly out through here and hit that damn fuel tank and then ba-boom, eh? We got a whole new set of problems. Ooh, shit, man. Getting a little bit wily with my cutter here. Not the best. Come on, there we go. Oop, still attached. It's going to be right in there on the other side. There it is. There we go. So grab all that and put that bad boy in the barge. Poof. That whole thing going to storage, or processor, I mean. Goodbye. You gotta make sure you take the panels off of the outside piece, though. Is this thing still attached? Oh yeah, there's another airlock up top. Cut that. Cut that, cut this. There we go. And boop that top piece off. And grab this. I wish that ladder was attached to it, because that's got to go in the barge also. So essentially this whole box section is going to be furnace. for the most part. So that bottle that's in there can just stay there. Man, that really threw me. Holy moly. Alright, I gotta start pulling those tanks off. That bottle's not supposed to be out here.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you.
Thanks, Weaver. But the risky part about pulling this off now is essentially that if it blows, it's really gonna suck. So, because it's going to do damage to a lot of stuff. There it is. Just gotta be very careful with these cut points. Destroyed airlock console. Oh, there. See what I mean? There was one of the airlock release handles or whatever in there. That's what got destroyed. That's why I did not check for. Cutter damage. Why does shit always get damaged when I'm cutting by fuel tanks? Are these still attached? No? Is it moving? It's not attached. What's going on? I know these should all pop off. Maybe this is tether needed, I guess. I don't know what word you want to use for it. Yeah, this might require tethers. So let's try this. See if we'll yank it off there. There it goes. Beautiful. Just hope it doesn't get too wily. There we go. That should be big money right there, I would imagine. Hopefully it gets down there. One thing that's nice is these cut points for these tanks are behind a shield, as you can kind of see. So once you get through it, there's not really too much risk of it hitting the fuel tank beyond. Actually, no, I might as well just cut the rest of these since I'm in here. Get to the next bay, do the same thing. Cut, tether, repeat. Alright, look at this. This is how you're making that money, sonny. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the bottom and side one off first, and then that top one's going to be a bit of a nuisance. Oh, get out of here. So let's go like this. Boop. Pull it down. Let that thing get out of the way. While it's getting pulled out, I'll cut this thing off. So I don't want those two things touching each other. Like two siblings, don't touch each other. Alright, it's in. It is contained as far as I'm concerned. I'm really not moving at the speed I wanted to. There we go. There we go.
1 minute left, Cutter.
Shut it.
Wrapping things up. We've wrapped.
Alright, so I'm not going to bother pulling that tank off right now. Just because with a minute left, I don't want to end up using a tether and then having it not, you know, get all the way down there, and that's a waste of a tether. Let's go back to the front and see what else I can start tearing off of this thing. Or what little parts I can grab while I'm in here. Like this. Grab that. This thing can be pulled off because this whole big piece is going to go in the furnace. So, that's the one I forgot to grab earlier. Got this outside one. I might throw that soda bottle in the furnace just because of the fact I know it's probably going to get in the way. Or it's going to go flying later. So. What did I destroy? Airlock console. And the structure aluminum. So that airlock console is worth a lot of money. 2 million. I think it's the first time I broke 2 million in one shift. That's good. That's a record for me. All right. All right. So we're 2 shifts in. I think if we're lucky, I can pull this thing apart in another 2. The time-consuming stuff is really getting all these small electrical components out from within the ship. The panels and the big items are easy because they're all one big unit. This might take 3 more shifts because the last main chunk of the ship is usually a pain in the ass to get into the furnace. Just because it's so large and you have to use so many tethers. It's a pain in the ass. So, we'll see what happens. Load, damn it. There we go.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message.
Let's hear it.
Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
That's dumb inspiration. Alright, so something got damaged on here. Repair that. Grapple, might as well get that thing repaired while I'm here. Basically, I started repairing stuff once I hit 70%, like in the 70s. Let's see, is there an upgrade to where it'll just... Let's see, incremental advancements in cutter heatsink tech. Most shipbreakers report a slight reduction in their durability drain. So yeah, that is an upgrade we want. Durability. What's this now? Repolarize with a split saw laser lens specifically for... What the hell does it say? Bifurcating beams, increasing the maximum focal distance. Okay, so I can cut from further away. We're just going to go with durability for now. I think I already upgraded the durability on this. The durability. Grapple efficiency resulting in maintaining maximum grapple strength for slightly longer. Well, it says durability drain rate, so... Yeah, that's what we want. Stop having shit fall apart on me. Thrusters, that's the one I already upgraded. Scanner, I don't use it much, but let's upgrade it. What about helmet and work suit? There was no durability upgrades there. Demo charges. I haven't even used demo charges. So, that's it. Let's get back to work. Next shift. Next shift. How far along are we? Does it say? Am I just not seeing it? Possibly. Yeah, we're almost at the halfway point, I think. Alright, fresh tools. Let's do it. Let's start by tethering this thing off. Let's get that pulled down in there. And then while that's going, I think I may be able to get this big piece to get on the move. Unless it's still attached somewhere, which I actually think it is. There's one more connection point because I remember that light was still on. Yeah. Get that bad boy moving. See, it's saying right there, that piece has to go in the furnace, but I just don't know how to get it off efficiently without destroying more crap. Once that thing gets pulled in, it kind of got pulled in. Oh man, pulled the whole ship on its side. That actually might be beneficial. That is beneficial. That's going to save me a heap of problems. Destroy structural aluminum. Yeah. Just drag that thing over there. Actually, having the ship on its side like this is very beneficial. It's so beneficial because it helps me pull items out of here without having to come out all the way outside to blast them down. So it's super useful. I'm going to keep those on there for now until I get inside and make sure I got everything done in here. Where'd that one unit go? There it is. So, see, I don't have to go all the way outside to blast shit into the barge. This is what makes it super awesome. By having the ship on its side, because there's no entry points on the bottom of the ship.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
That's super helpful. So I can just do it like that. Boop. Such a time saver. So that worked out in my favor. I've had it happen once before, where the ship got turned sideways because of moving some other pieces around. So if I can just figure out how, like, just make sure I know how to do it on purpose, then I could probably utilize this more often. This technique. So I might give it a go. Let's see, I don't even have to go all the way in there.
Account credit applied.
Back up, blast it. Let's try to do that with this.
Credit transferred.
So you gotta be careful with this. It's worth a lot of money. This is the one that I pulled the wires off. Oh great, now it's in there sideways. Alright, let's let it bounce around on its own for a little bit. What the hell? Barge stuff. One thing you do have to be careful about is make sure it doesn't hit the side of the ship on the way out, because then it might ricochet it off to where you don't want it to go. I've missed items like that before. Come on. Come on, that's how we do things here. Whoop, man, I am bumper bowling this thing through here. That's one thing I don't like about this. Oh, come on. This is probably the longest I've ever had trying to get this thing out of here. Let's go slow. Stick it through the door. Get it through the door. Blast. God damn. That took way longer than it should have. So those cargo bins up there have to go, but not the padding. The padding goes into the furnace, so that can stay inside the room. So we don't want that in the way. Same with the desk. The desk should be furnace piece. I cannot aim these freaking small tap lights. God damn, I hate these things. They're so hard to freaking grab onto from a distance. And they're not worth hardly anything. Which is just frustrating. Grab that one. Oop. Should be one more. There's that battery pack that's got to go. Alright, grab the battery pack. Come on now. Go on now, you go on, you get. Oh, my nose is itching. Alright, level 2. Just grab this thing, get it out. See you later, bud. Let's see. Oh, there's another panel there. Gotta make sure I get rid of that. So there's the panel, the desk, his furnace. That pipe there has to go out. I think I got it off last time. I just can't remember how. I remember it was stuck for some reason. Maybe it was the padding that's up there. I think might have had it jammed in there. There should be a light behind it too. Yeah. Cool, cool. Alright. Pull these off. I think they're in the way. Pull this bad boy out. Now these are a pain in the ass. Alright, I gotta take that left one off first. Because that pipe had it wedged in there. See if I can steer it out in one go. Nope, I tried. These are always a pain in the ass to get out here. They're long and awkward. Like a wiener. Ooh, look at that.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Like a turd. I'll get it float. See if I can get this other one out before my oxygen runs out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Something just kind of funny watching this thing get pulled out through the door. I mean, it seriously looks like a nice steamer sliding out. Thump. I don't know why that makes me laugh. It's so stupid. It's so juvenile. But it makes me laugh, so... whatever, so be it. Come on. Grab onto something, please. Slow your roll there, bud.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Oxygen supplies are available for purchase in the master
There we
shaft.
go. Oxygen.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
In case anybody who's new to this game, what I'm doing there is I'm using the grappler to make me move faster because my thrusters are slow as poo. So, it just helps. Now I feel safe enough to start pulling these off. So, pull it off, launch it. Pull it off, launch it. I think there's 2 or 3 of these on here. I think there's 3 of them. Or there's one on the back, I can't remember. I grab it. There's one there. Should be one on the side. No. It's on the other side. Oh, it's up here. Damn. Not the best positioning, but it's alright. Grab it. Oop, missed.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Ooh, man, I grabbed that one. That was good. I like being able to scan across and just grab the damn thing efficiently. You know, I'm using a controller too. I'm not using a mouse and keyboard for this. So it's a little bit challenging. Yep, there's another one. Son of a bitch. And this one's just on the bottom. Alright, so this is going to take some turning. I knew there was 3 of them on here, and the lights turn red.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit
The lights turn red when there's no more power available to that part of the ship. You've taken all the power supplies off, and it's just nothing. And I think they go out after a while. I think they can only be red for so long. It's like an emergency light kind of thing. I think like when the power goes out in buildings, you will see that happen. Like the lights will turn red. I'm not sure where anymore, but I've seen that before. So we're cutting these bad boys off. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw each one individually, because last time I ended up slicing those into multiple pieces when I did all sides at once, because I was accidentally hitting the other one. So it'd go like this, and the laser would go into the other piece that I just lopped off, and then it's a whole issue. And there's a bunch of little bits you gotta tear apart. Or not tear apart, but get a hold of. Alright, boop. Oh, that was a good cut. And I'm not sure I'm gonna need to do this. The reason I'm doing this is because on some of the other ships, that part doesn't come apart just correctly. You have to, like, if it doesn't, you know, break itself loose, which it doesn't look like it will on this model, that entire outer ring right there has to go in the processor, so you have to slide it off. And you can't get it off with these pieces in the way. So you got choppy. Throw them in the furnace. There was another one I did yesterday where the whole interior part just kind of disintegrated. However it was put together. So I'm gonna go back into that cargo area again here in a second. Just so I can make sure I got everything out of there. And this ring will be pulled off later. I want to work on the back of the ship first. Because this thing takes tethers. And it takes quite a bit of maneuvering, so I want everything out of the way. Was that all 4 sides or was that 3? That was 3. Alright, that's all of them. The whole thing should be disconnected. Let me go inside, make sure I am actually done with this front part because I don't want to go back in here. I know these doors can be salvaged. I just don't know how to get them apart when they're open. See, there's this piece. How do I get this out? I think I have to cut it. Yeah, that's what I did last time. There we go. That can go in there. And I did split the side of the ship open, but all those pieces should still be on there. What's happening? Why is it still on there? What the fuck? Oh my god, nuh-uh. Let's go like this. What the fuck, man? What is happening? That's a glitch. It's locked in. I'm not gonna sit here and fight it. It's just wasting my time. So that's a glitch. Can't do anything about that. To the back! Huzzah! Come back, tear the thruster out. Then we're going to start dismantling the outer shell of this bad boy. And then we will get the reactor removed. And then start working on that rear office area. And once all that's torn apart, then we'll be able to start tethering the major pieces apart. Or into the where they need to go. This is another thing that's kind of a weird glitch. You have to bump this thing, I think, to get the cap off of it. There it is. See, this thruster cap goes in here. Oh man, we're already almost done, huh? Shit. Did not notice it was going that quick. Alright. Let's just go and grab that from here. Oh! Good catch. Look at that. Bam, dude. I had to do a whole nother shift on one of these ones because this did not make it all the way in. I don't know if it was on a Javelin or a different one, but yeah, it just didn't make it all the way down there. I thought it was in. I was sitting there going, why is there a big chunk of money still missing from this ship? What is happening? And it turned out it was that. Got that.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
I don't care about the oxygen reserves right now because guess what, bud? We're done. Let's see if I can cut something while I'm in here. No, not enough time. Not enough time. Yeah, that piece of fuel pipe got destroyed. I don't know how to get it off. I've gotten it out before, but it just kind of came loose on its own. I don't know why it's in there or what have you, but it's just, that was a glitchy thing. So hell yeah, boy. Think we can do it in one more shift? What do you think? You think we can do it? Comment down below if you think I'll get it done, or you can just fast forward through the fucking video and find out. I don't like when some YouTube channels do that stuff. Like, you think we'll make it? Pause the video now, or what do you think is going to happen? Pause the video now and put your your opinions or your guess or whatever, your predictions in the comment box below. It's like, why? I can just watch. It's like you want to do that if it's going to be a multiple part thing.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the
Another
following
2 million,
message.
another new
The
record.
only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Trifluoromethane sulfonate. That is like 4 or 5 different elements. I don't know what the hell. I don't even think that's a real thing. How am I doing on tethers and fuel? Let's keep it going. I have I have to go to my grappler to find out. I have 1 tether left. Ah, shit. Well, I'll use that thing later. The whole metal piece goes in the furnace and processor. That's where all that stuff's going to be doing. Let's go into the acid into this thing like I was. Right through the anus. Actually, I wonder if I can pull those lights out from here. I got one. It's probably faster to do it a different way, but you know, I'm already here. Let's just do it.
Salvage secured.
Yep.
No credit applied. Salvage secured. Credit
All right.
deposited.
Now my heads up display is going to go all wonky because I'm sitting next to the reactor. That's just what happens. I feel like the reactor is less volatile than the fuel tanks. But that's just my opinion. Chop it, 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 chop it. Yep, come on. It's just like the essentially the same panel as the one up front with the dorsal fins, but there's no fin on this one. It's just the panel part. Yeah, these tend to fly away, so you gotta grab them before they go venturing off on their own into deep space, space. See this thing going. Boop. Come on. Come on. Get going, you. Go. Go. You can do it. You can do it. You can go where you gotta go. Don't go into the furnace. I'll be pissed. I've had a few problems with that other ship that I told you I've been bitching about earlier. It's just, I've had parts go in the furnace just because the way it's sitting in the yard. It's just so many issues. It's like, come on, man. Work with me, bro. Don't be an asshole, man. Alright, let's get this one out. And once we get this bottom panel off, we can throw the reactor out. The reactor's the big money. It's always the big money is the reactor. Processor. Alright.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Let's see what else I have to cut. These 2 pieces. Oh, come on. Come on. That back piece can come off. That one. And that one. Whoopsie. Come on. Aim! Oh man, I'm just having a hard time aiming. Alright, so that should be able to get me to boop all this stuff away. Take me away. Boop in my face. Whoopsie doody. Don't hit that reactor. Don't want that thing swinging back on me. Having a freaking electrical meltdown. Go, baby, go. Processing. Processing! It's a little shout out to Invader Zim right there if anybody's ever seen that episode. Actually, I think that was the first episode of Invader Zim. Where he's getting his disguise or whatever. He's like, processing, processing. Slide it out, push it. Whoop, there's giving me the electrical charge. I got too close to it. Well, that doesn't happen. Here we go. Oh, fuck me. Don't glitch right now. Now's not a time to be lagging when my nuclear reactor's having a faff about. Is it getting in there or what? Oh, that's secured. Oh, damn. Ow! Fuck, man. I got too close to it, I guess. That hurt. But it's in there. It's salvaged. Alright, this is a heavy piece. So this one has got to be tethered. So I'm going to use my last tether that I have to pull that bad boy in.
No tethers remaining.
Watch it just crash into the ship. Thunk. It's going to start making it rotate more. And do a bunch of weird things. Just hope it ends up in the processor. And not in the furnace. Which is very possible to have happen because it's happened before. I don't want to mess up this ship. I'm doing good. Alright, let's get that off. Get it off. We'll see if I get a notification that it got destroyed or not. I hope not, because that's a big piece and I really want to hit that level 3. Because that essentially means that the ship has technically, according to the company, been fully salvaged. Even though it hasn't really been fully salvaged, but whatever. What piece is still connected? This. And then it's obviously still connected to the habitable space. Is there anything else? Which piece can come off? That one can come off. Whoop, it's that way. I thought that was on the other side of the ship. Alright, it's still there. Hope I can just bump it in with other pieces. Without having to use another tether. But I'm also worried that it'll just not make it in there. See, destroyed structural aluminum. Alright, let's try going back. Give me some fuel, some air, some tethers. There we go. Give me a couple of repair kits on there, because why the hell not? Did it get sucked in? I don't see it anymore. I think it went in. Woo! Cool. Around the back here. Alright, let's get these outer rings done. Yeah, it might take us one more shift. Get this thing fully apart here. Let's see, that's all processing. Don't need to do that other cut point. Just gotta line it up and give it the boopage. Touch my boopies. Yeah, that's quite. My boopies. What's still connected here? What y'all connected to here, bub? Is still connected via that? No, these look like two separate pieces, but I'll start hacking anyway. Oop, another one. There it is. I'm stuck. There we go. Spin it around with a quickness. There it is, coming loose. Pull the airlock off. Alright, make sure. I think this is the one I pulled that panel off from a distance. Yeah. The door lock or whatever. The pressurized door controller. Whatever the hell you want to call it. Down we go. Pull that thing to the side. I like that these airlocks are so lightweight. Makes them easy to maneuver. What is this thing still connected to? Anything? No? And you can come this way. Come on. Get a dog, little longy. Get a dog. Let that momentum go. I am getting in while the getting's good. Sometimes it's just not good. Sometimes the ladies just don't want to talk to you, and there is no good getting. Sometimes the ladies just say, you know what? I've had a great time, and this is the best time ever, but I hate you for some reason. Logically, I don't make sense. Now, fuck off. Don't get sucked in the furnace. Don't get sucked in the furnace. There we go. See, that is supposed to go to the barge, and I gotta figure out how to get it to the barge. They didn't say that those are cut points. See, it's got these lines on it. So I think that's an outer ring. I'm just gonna melt it off. Yep. Destroyed that aluminum piece.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
That should come out. Why is it not coming out? Alright, maybe there's shit attached to it and it just won't let me bring it out yet. I don't know, man. Sometimes this shit's finicky. Where am I? I am looking all sorts of wrong directions. There we go. Ugh.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Alright.
applied.
It must be because that table's on there, I guess. Is there another door? There it is. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.
Salvage secured.
Oh, that's gonna make this super easy. Having it at that angle is just top notch.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, this is great. I'm gonna have to move. I'm loving this.
Ship salvaged in full.
Ship salvaged in full. Which, technically, I could just finish up off the shift, but there's still more money to be had. Not much, but there's enough to warrant my return for another shift. I mean, it may only be like $100,000 profit over the cost, and which isn't much, but it's better than nothing. And whatever I can do to get out of debt, I'll do it. Speaking of which, I gotta ask my boss for a raise this week at my real world job,
Salvage secured.
because with the cost of everything going up in my life, I'm literally constantly getting further and further in debt, which is unfortunate.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Which is unfortunate, because I am broke as shit. You know, when I first started there, like, the money I was making, that was enough. You know, I could pay my bills and still kind of go do things from time to time, go out to dinner or whatever, with friends and stuff. But now it's just, nope. I'm even going to have to stop drinking and such. Man, that's not really like oh, poor thing kind of deal. Oh yeah, I have this big open side here. What the hell am I doing? I was about to pull it out through the other spot. That would have been silly. Thruster damage. God damn. Again. I thought I upgraded that. What the hell?
Secured. Credits deposited.
Alright.
We're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
No, I'm just going to throw this away. I mean, that table and everything can go. and stay in there, I'm sure, but I don't want it to get loose on me, so I'll just toss it now. I mean, I have to do another shift anyway, and I know I'll be able to polish this thing up with the next shift. Look at that thing's all sorts of wonky. Look at you go. Come on, grab it. Grab it. I cannot grab the damn thing. There we go. There we go.
Warning.
All
Your
right.
oxygen
Let's
reserves
get
are
this thing
dropping
up.
below statistically profitable levels.
You can get down in there. There's a soda bottle. He does the spin and the dunk. The crowd goes wild.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Damn, we've never seen such a tremendous shipbreaker in all my years. That got in. And that's going to be it for this shift. One more shift. There's still a couple of lights in there, and then we can start chunking the big pieces in. And then we'll be done. That'll be the end of it. 1.4 million on that one. So that was our fourth shift. We had 2 shifts over 1 million and 2 shifts over 2 million, which is good. This last one, I'm thinking I might be able to pull 600,000. I'm gonna say 600,000 is still sitting on the table. It said right there. I don't know why I didn't look at it. It said right at the end. It might say when I go into the hab and I wake up for my next shift. The stinger is best used for precision cutting. For example, when cutting near hazardous pipes. Yeah, that's what got me killed once. Loading, loading, loading. This game is still loading. Loading, loading, loading. Load my bank or something. I don't know.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
First time I heard that, I thought it was going to tell me happy birthday, but it did not. All right, equipment. Do. That, and we're out. We're out the door. All right. Yep. Continue on with the Javelin. Yeah, I could have swore somewhere it said how much was left. I know it's at the end of the shift, but I wish it showed it there too. Oh well. All right. Final shift.
There, Rook. Just want to say you are getting good. We should talk technique sometime. Cutting's practically an art form, you know? Actually, you heard about the Guardian cut? Saved my ass the other day. You ever find yourself with no choice but to cause a decompression? Instead of one cut, make a bunch of fast, long cuts. It spreads out the pressure and avoids a massive blowout. Hey, we should race sometime and compare notes. That would be fun. Anyways, stay safe out there. Blue out.
Ain't a bad idea. It's actually a smart advice. The long cuts, it makes sense. Instead of having all the pressure go through a small hole. Yeah, we're going through a bunch of bigger or a bunch of small holes. What the hell did she call it? The God cut or something? Or the Renegade cut? I forgot. Battery. There should be a chair, a couple of lights, and those posters, and I think we're going to start tethering this whole big old chunk of stuff in. The big piece, the satisfying piece to watch. I gotta see if that back wall is supposed to come off too, because I feel like this is... It says all furnace. And it keeps saying I'm damaging doors when I throw this in there, so I'm not really sure what's getting at. Bye-bye. See another poster.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright, so that's gone. Move this stuff around. Alright, so we got some crisps. We have a desk. I don't see any more lights. No more control panels. Wait, is there a light? No. I think we might be all done with this one. I think we're done back here. Let me scope the outside, make sure there's no more of those panels. I think it's good. I think we are good to go. Let's start tethering this bad boy. So what I want to do is I want to get the main big piece here, tether it from the back into the furnace. This is all furnace stuff here. So this whole big chunky, that's not what I wanted. Grab that, pull it in. We're gonna grab another one, pull it in. And as it starts to rotate, we want to get this front ring. We're going to get this processor piece here, this big one. We want to pull that the opposite direction. We got to get this thing pulled through first. As it rotates its way in, just let it keep going, let it keep going. And we're going to kind of slide this thing off. Kind of like pulling it in two directions. And if all goes well, it should slippy slide its way on out.
Caution, tether supplies are low.
Yeah, I'll probably have to buy more tethers because this is quite an extensive process. I need to get more of a straight line on this. Let's see. See, is that gonna work? It's still kind of pulling up, isn't it? Let's pull that down. Get off of there, man. There it goes. Like stripping off an old condom. And that can hopefully start pulling that part in. I think we should be good to go. I should be moving a little bit faster now that the weight's off. All furnace. I don't know why it doesn't want to pull it. Come on.
Warning, tethers depleted.
Alright, well I guess I need to go get more. Well, that's all I got. That's all I got, man. I just can't grab anything from this distance. There we go.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
And hopefully I can get this put in there before I run out of air.
Welcome to Megatron 9000. Have a nice day.
Hopefully I don't get sucked in doing this either. Alright, let's grab that piece. Stick it up there. Come on. It's such a big, heavy piece. It takes so many tethers to get this whole thing in there. I bet you I could cut it in half. Come on, just go. But there's just something satisfying about watching that whole thing go. Even though it probably is a waste of my money. Because once it starts going, it starts going. Ah, that was a bad tether. Come on, bub.
Tether supplies are low.
It's so big and heavy. It gets to a point where the furnace starts pulling it in, and once it does, then the rest of it goes pretty smoothly. I just want to do that before my oxygen runs out. Come on. I don't want to buy more air. There we go. We're getting some momentum now.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Come on, go, baby, go. I guess I can go sit over by the master jack and just see what happens. It's going. Yo, it's going. It's all getting sucked in. Look at that turd go. Yeah, the old fire butt. Destroyed a door. See, there's doors in there I keep destroying, but... And that is it. The whole thing's in there, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else really going back for. You can see at the top bar, it's all the way to the end. That thing is pretty much 100% done, so why pay for more air when you can just end your shift? And we are done. Ooh, did not hit the 600,000 mark like I'd hoped. 576. It was close. Remaining $40 worth was remaining, still floating around out there. So I did not see that. So if I didn't destroy that one door panel that I definitely knew how to get off, I just forgot about it, this would have probably been right around 600,000 total. So the worst shift, but it was still a profit nonetheless. That Javelin is done. Oh yeah. The Javelin is done, dude. It is all done, my guy. Done. 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 So let's see how much money we got off of that thing, and then I think we'll be done.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
Thanks. So yeah, 765. So was that 54,000 profit right in that area, give or take. Yeah, give or take $1,000. So profit's profit. Let's see, we got any parts to complete any section on our ship. Oh, we got that recovery thing, and we got some messages. We'll go through all that stuff too before we finish this off. Still do not have enough. I still need 3 more ion coils and 4 more sets of wires. So we'll come back to that later. Let's see what this was all about. So this was that data thing we found in the cockpit of the Javelin. It's an audio log. Let's hear what it says. Let's see. Is this a commission to provide further protection of human labor across the system by continuously commission? Is that it? Ray Hubs. Yeah, I already read that. So this is... God damn it. Where'd it go? Go back! Ugh. Sometimes it does that shit. This one, Stellar Commission.
With all due respect to the Commission's chairfolk, it has been disappointing for many of us average solar citizens to feel like the Stellar Commission hasn't lived up to its promises. After the win in the fight against the AI revolution, many looked to the Commission to provide further protections for human labor across the system. But continuously the Commission seemed outperformed by the more nimble corporations, who were untethered by the bureaucratic process which the Commission seemed ever obsessed to observe and follow. As much as we all understand the appeal of following dry rules and protocol, when it comes to protecting real, human lives, perhaps a more practical approach is in order. With Jupiter Gate established, we find ourselves again in a position of corporate dominance at the forefront of human progress, which threatens once more to be the defining factor in the lives of so many hopeful people. We must not allow this to happen again. We require leadership from the Commission. Leadership which isn't fueled by profit, but rather by human respect and excellence. And maybe, in the future, the Commission can put more emphasis on the fostering of collaborative, proactive efforts, rather than reactively scrambling in the wake of ruthless corporate juggernauts.
Yeah. What they said. Messages. Let's see what else we got. Class 2 reactors. You are now authorized to work on salvage containing Class 2 reactors. These reactors are connected to an environmental control unit and long-range thrusters. Shipbreakers must disconnect the ECU and thrusters before extracting the reactor. Failure to follow these steps will result in a faster meltdown sequence. Meltdowns can affect shift profits and may result in demerits to your employee record. Alright, so remove the thrusters in the ECU. Ooh, look at that thing. Ship Systems Environmental Control Unit. You are now authorized to work on salvage-contaminated ECUs. These units control the atmosphere and pressure levels inside the ship. To properly extract an ECU, open its access panel and remove the connected coolant canisters. The ECU will now be safe to salvage. Watch out for coolant leaks, as they can adversely affect body temperature and the stability of salvage material. Alright, it's getting technical now. Let's see, and then something about, this is from Lynx. So let's read this. Demeter Paulson was an unwavering and clever business person who, under her father, Exeter Paulson, worked as a senior advisor before inevitably inheriting the CEO position of a Lynx Corp in 2238. Long tutored by her father, she had a vision of Lynx to be the foremost and de facto provider of many off-world industries, including salvage, transport, manufacturing, and accommodation. With a long view to success, she cleverly offered Lynx services at prices which competitors could not match. Once the position and reliance on Lynx had been established, she returned prices to profit-making levels. In a matter of years, Demeter had made Lynx not only the greatest name in key off-world industries, but also the only name in some cases. Demeter's vision opened up opportunities for the mass of poor, uneducated, and jobless folks across the colonies, giving them a chance at a better life. She then turned her acumen to bolstering the existing Lynx workforce. In 2283, Lynx acquired Janma Bioworks, a company focused on technology that could preserve and regenerate the body and mind. With the goal to reduce worker overhead and turnaround, this acquisition would eventually result in the vital Everwork asset replacement program that protects Lynx employees every day. Those corporate bastards. Am I right? Fucking bastards. You freaking bunch of jokers. So that is the end of that. So thanks for hanging out, YouTube. If you want to see the next part and watch me train on one of these reactors, the best thing you should probably do is go onto Twitch and watch it live, because I don't know if I'm going to record it or not and put it up on YouTube. Not everything on that I stream makes it on there. So go to Twitch, follow me at kilted_report, and you'll be notified when I go live. If you hit the I think there's like a notification bell or some shit. I don't know. I'm not into it. Just have to hit the follow button. And keep an eye out, I suppose. So thanks for watching. Peace out. We'll see you on the next Teardown. That is it, man.